My name is Patrick Corgan, and from last year I've been working on my apprenticeship, and for this apprenticeship I've had to produce a certain amount of coursework. Now normally this coursework would have been comprised of screenshots and Word documents explaining the bare basics of what I've been learning about, in a very plain and uninteresting way. So I thought, why not make it a bit more interesting? So I decided, as evidence for my coursework, I would produce a set of videos covering the points and some aspects of my coursework to supplement the written work. This not only makes for a more interesting portfolio, it also gives me a chance to show how I can use IT to aid me in my work. So, where do I begin? Now, the first thing to mention when talking about my videos is the issues I thought I could come across during the process. And one of those issues is size. Now, recording my screen and my voice for the videos actually produces a lot of raw data, roughly around 70 gigabytes per video. In contrast, a movie on a DVD is roughly 1.2 gigabytes, and that's an hour and a half long. Now, the videos I made are only 20 minutes, so the raw data is massive compared to the final result. To get that down, I've had to use a variety of rendering softwares and processes that I've learned in IT. Another issue I might come across is practicality. How do I make videos on things I'm supposed to write about? Well, quite simply, I record everything I'm doing on the screen and talk over it as if I'm explaining it. So it's exactly the same as reading a book, except there's a picture behind it, and you don't have to read, because I'm doing it for you. Another issue I came across was length. Now, as I said, the 15 to 20 minute videos produce roughly 70 gigabytes of data. So if I was gabbling on about random things, these videos could become massive. A half an hour video, over 100 gigabytes of data, that's unacceptable, and I couldn't work with that. So to avoid that issue, I actually wrote down the rough points that I want to cover in each video and the questions that I was trying to answer. This way I can cut out all the garb and actually get to the point. The last issue that I thought I might come across is complexity. Now, in IT, obviously there's a lot of strange words that people don't come across in day-to-day life. So to combat that, again, when I was writing down the questions, I'd write down any words I thought might be an issue, and I'd find alternatives, like gigabytes, terabytes, weird words that don't really mean anything, just the size of data is a good way to change that around. So the size of this file is big, the size is small, so it's much easier for people to understand. After the issues are addressed, the first thing to actually do is start recording my videos. So to do this, I used a variety of programs. I'll just go through the four main ones. So the first program I'll go through is Fraps. Now Fraps is a brilliant little program that just runs in the back of Windows. And what this does is literally just record everything that happens on my screens. Every click of the button, every window that opens. It just takes a log and makes a video. What it also allows me to do is record my voice. Now this is very important for making these videos. It's used a lot by YouTubers and bloggers, because obviously they can show what they're doing and their voice. It also gives you the option to record what's happening on the webcam. I didn't use this option because it's not applicable for my coursework. Another program I used was Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas is a very professional program used to edit and render videos. It's used in the industry a lot to make promotional videos, mostly for the web, less for TV. It's a step down from the highest grade of editing software. It's very expensive, and I was lucky enough to get a copy. Now, another program I used to render my videos was actually Windows Movie Maker. Now, that's actually a free piece of software that comes with Windows. You can download it from Microsoft for free. It's not as good as Sony Vegas, but combining the two to render my videos makes it a lot more effective. This way I can not compromise on the quality and get the size that I needed. The last program I used was Word. So it's the simplest one on the list. Like I said earlier, I used it to actually write down the points that I needed and keep track of what I was doing. It's a vital program to pretty much every piece of work that I do, and I thought I should mention it. Now, after actually completing the videos, rendering them, getting them ready, I was ready to upload them. At this point, I actually encountered another issue. So, on my ePortfolio, the file upload limit is 250 megabytes. So that's for any file. Unfortunately, after even rendering my videos, there was still 500 megabytes, that's half a gigabyte. So that's still a massive file and obviously unuploadable. So to avoid this issue and not compromise the quality again, I actually used my knowledge of IT in the wider world to upload the videos to YouTube. And then for my coursework evidence, I just added a link to the video in my coursework, allowing the assessors to access my video whenever they want, wherever they are, without having to download a massive file. That's it, really. That's everything I did to produce my videos and all the programs I used. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you very much.